Rae Carruth was living the dream until he masterminded one of the most shocking crimes in NFL history. This is the story of how a rising star turned into a convicted felon and why his name still haunts the league to this day. Welcome to the channel, where sports, scandal, and story collide. If you're into real stories behind the headlines, hit that subscribe button like it owes you rent money. Let's get into it. The rise of a star, Rae Carruth was born Ray Lamar Wiggins on January 20th, 1974 in Sacramento, California. From an early age, Ray was fast, like track star fast, and he used that speed to become a standout wide receiver at Valley High School. By the time he hit college, he had landed at the University of Colorado, playing under coach Bill McCartney. Carruth made waves in the Big 12, known for his precise route running and explosive acceleration. He finished his college career with 1,542 receiving yards and 11 touchdowns. In the 1997 NFL Draft, Rae Carruth was selected 27th overall in the first round by the Carolina Panthers. A rookie wideout on a young team with playoff hopes. The future looked bright. Early success in Rae Carruth's rookie year actually started strong. He snagged 44 receptions, racked up over 600 yards, and scored 4 touchdowns. He was quick, agile, and showed signs of becoming a key part of the Panthers' offense. But then, just as fast as his breakout began, it got derailed. In 1998, he suffered a serious ankle injury and played in only one game. Off the field, things were already starting to unravel, but no one outside the locker room had any idea what was coming. Cherika Adams. She was an aspiring real estate agent and model in Charlotte, North Carolina. She and Carruth had a brief romantic relationship, and by late 1999, Cherika was 8 months pregnant with Carruth's child, a boy they planned to name Chancellor. By all accounts, Cherika wanted to co-parent. Ray, not so much. He was already paying child support for another child and didn't want the added responsibility or the public scrutiny. What happened next would shock the world. On the night of November 16th, 1999, Carruth and Cherika went to the movies. Afterward, as they drove home in separate cars, Carruth suddenly slowed down his car in front of hers. That's when another vehicle pulled up alongside Cherika's. 4 gunshots rang out. Cherika was hit 4 times. Miraculously, she didn't die immediately. Even more incredibly, she was able to call 911, and what she said changed everything. She told dispatch, "He stopped in front of me and never came back. I think he set me up." Cherika clung to life for nearly a month. She eventually died on December 14th, 1999. Carruth? He didn't show up to the hospital. He didn't show up to mourn. He showed up in the trunk of a car, trying to escape to Tennessee. He was found hiding in the trunk of a friend's vehicle with $3,900 in cash, bottles of urine, snacks, and a cell phone. Not exactly the best look for a man claiming innocence. The trial. In 2001, Rae Carruth stood trial for conspiracy to commit murder, shooting into an occupied vehicle and using an instrument to destroy an unborn child. The prosecution painted a clear motive. Carruth didn't want to pay child support. He didn't want the responsibility. So he arranged a hit with his friend and nightclub employee, Van Brett Watkins, who pulled the trigger. Carruth's defense: he said he was scared of Watkins and had nothing to do with it. The jury wasn't buying it. Carruth was found guilty of conspiracy to commit murder, but not guilty of first-degree murder. Why? Legal technicalities and probably a good defense team. He was sentenced to 18 years and 11 months in prison. Watkins, the trigger man, got 40 years to life. Baby Chancellor's story. The saddest part of all? Baby Chancellor survived, but he lives with cerebral palsy and permanent brain damage. He was raised by his grandmother, Sandra Adams, who has become a powerful voice for forgiveness, resilience, and justice. And get this, despite everything, Sandra says she forgives Rae Carruth. That's grace most of us will never understand. Release and regret. Carruth was released from prison on October 22, 2018, after serving nearly 19 years. In a letter written from prison, he apologized to Sandra Adams and said he wanted to be part of Chancellor's life. Sandra wasn't convinced. She told reporters that she appreciated the apology, but didn't trust his intentions and didn't think Chancellor was safe around him. Does Rae Carruth deserve a second chance? Or is some damage beyond repair? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you never miss a story where the game ends and the truth begins.